start from the top. My word is not law. What I say is not the grand all be all. I know everything in the fucking world. But if I was doing a tier list based on 3 stacking, Destroyer, S tier. I feel like it's self-explanatory. This character is so fucking nutty in the right hands. You got your riot shield, which is great in just, it's a shield. He's the only shell in this game that has a shield. So being able to block bullets and preventing your teammates from taking unnecessary shots, goated. The thrusters to allow him to sprint faster and just dash around corners and shit like that, goated. That's super high quality, high value. And then this damn ultimate. This ultimate is so busted, bro. Especially if you use, where is it? It's right here. If you use this right in the proper way you supposed to, you going to just destroy niggas and the bots, and just it has so much value. Entire kit, S tier type of character. Vandal is the A tier character. The reason I give Vandal A tier though is because of her movement, just like Destroyer. So I think that's her entire kit, honestly. The hand cannon is cool. It's not like super crazy great, and then that's really all she has her kit outside of like being able to double jump and the power slide. But again, with the power slide, that holds her back because the second you do that shit, you can't shoot somebody while sliding. So I think if she was able to do that all while sliding, I think I would then give her S tier, which we still could see some crazy changes to her at the mid-season or in season 3. So that's subject to change. But as of right now, I would say A. Recon, I'ma be honest, man. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give her this, but I think, especially since we are talking about trios play, Recon is just a S tier. The fact that prime ability, which is the ultimate, allowing you to see enemies and just track them down so you're not just blind to the world and just kind of playing it off of, oh, I thought I heard footsteps somewhere, I'm not sure. That ability alone, in my opinion, makes her A tier. Now, what pushes her over the top to S tier is the fact that if you get pinged, right? If you get pinged, she lets you know. And now you know it's a fucking squad over there. This ability right here, the tracking shit, I don't be feeling like it works all that often. So I feel like they could touch that up. When it does work and it's working well, I say those things, the ping and the fact that you can track an enemy that you broke, makes her S tier. The spider, I'ma be real, that shit is not it. If it finds people and it works properly, really f***ing strong. But it don't always work properly. It's janky. But still, nonetheless, tracking Shell in this game, if you ping her, now she knows. And she's aware of your whereabouts and shit. Like, it's just so many things that gives away your position, which is big in this game. So, S tier. Assassin! Now, in the right hand, in the right circumstances, Assassin, I feel like I want to be biased and give him S tier, but I'm not. And he's getting ready to get nerfed in this half point of the season, so I'm not entirely sure. I would say right now, I think Assassin, if we're talking team play, teetering, trying to get in the A tier, but I would say probably B tier. Again, I think the nigga can push easily into A tier in the right hands. If it was solos, I'd probably just go ahead and throw him in the S tier, but since this is just trios and he's heavily I guy, and I'm thinking of any and everybody that is playing Assassin, they are also I guys, so I have to give him a B. Not because he's a bad character in this game, he's not. And again, I want to put him in A tier because if you use your ultimate, that gives you cover, that gives you and your team a way to outmaneuver and outplay, outsmart, whatever you want to call it. You can do all those things against the enemy. It works wonders. But because we're just basing it off of that ultimate, I'm not gonna put him in A tier for that reason. And again, his active camo is getting ready to get nerfed. There's a lot of other ways to counter it, and he's not the end all be all character. So I would still say right now, to me, B tier. Triage. Is there really any need to even go over this magnificent Shell's abilities? This nigga is S tier. Only medic on the team who can res niggas who are fully thirsty. He can res both of you. If you're thirsted or if you're just knocked, his ult also knocks niggas backs and EMPs them. He's got this goddamn drone that heals you from status effects, heals you just off of your health and your shields. If Triage decides to use any kind of consumable on himself, the team sees the same effects from it as long as they have the damn med drone on them. He also gets the ability to amp up his weapons and shit. Like, just S tier. Anytime medics are in the game, I know a lot of people steer clear of them. If there's always one, I'm putting them in S tier, especially in the right hand. So S tier triage. D. Once upon a time, I would have said S tier. Once upon a time, but not anymore. I would not say she's S tier. If anything, I would have to say currently, with the way her kit works and with everything there is in it, I would also put her B tier, but I'm gonna put her above Assassin in the B tier. The reason I'm putting her above Assassin is because she provides more value to the team, in my opinion, than I think Assassin does. When you got this damn pickpocket drone, which can scout, it can steal some loot from people and make sure that they don't have all the things that they need, or maybe you just need yourself some quick loot. I would not bring that damn bot back to you, because if you do, then the enemies are gonna know exactly where the fuck you are. But it's good for recon shit. The grappling is really good. That's like more so a eye guy kind of thing for her, but it can really help you get to high ground, get you in positions where you're helping your team out, and maybe now you can get some off angle shots, and now your teammates can kind of move around and work some shit out because of you. The X-ray visor, good for her obviously, but also really good for the team. It allows you to see where all the good loot is, so in case somebody needs some high value shit, there you go. So she's really got like two things that I would say are really good for the team and as a whole. I would say she's B tier though, and not an A tier character. And then we have Sentinel. Now, a lot of niggas was trying to hate on Sentinel because they was like, he doesn't have any aggressive playstyles, but I made a video showing that you can in fact be aggressive with Sent. And on top of that, because Cryo is the map where everybody is like looking forward to on every Thursday leading into the weekend, and until the midpoint season nerfs come in for the fucking nades, he's your only option against the fucking grenades with this primary ability that stops all nade spams. You know what I mean? There is no nade spamming with him. Even though Bungie is going to nerf that nade spamming shit, they're still really strong. So having that ability to stop you from being shot by rockets from the rocket drone, nades, all that shit. The snares, again, yes, they are really strong defensively, but you can use them offensively, y'all. That shit is also really strong. And then the prey tracker, that's probably one of the weaker things on his kit, but it is still nice to have, and it still does help out. All around, I would say that Sentinel is a tier shell in this game. I would not say S tier right now, but he is still at a tier high value shell that you can get a lot out of. And then obviously you got this thing, which basically is like a passive, you know, just allows you to have better handling, faster self-repair speed and shit like that. And then Rook, I would throw him in there. You know, Rook is just a great shell to go from rags to riches with, so they're there for that. But again, we're talking team sense, not solo sense. And since we're talking about team play, Rook does not make the list, so we're gonna have to wait until the next season for the next shell to make it into the tier list. But that's my first official unofficial tier list that I got for the game.